inside, we have Amon Abraham and Gord Hennessy, $1 Million down from 2, and Steve Mason. Scoring 3, Nelly's Last Matter, and Steve Mahar. Dusty Lane Oscar, and 4 for Lonnie Stokes. Scoring 5, Gotta Run, Gotta Go, and Wayne Watson. From post 6, Amon Aces, Todd Treitz. And Dr. Cashin moves in a spot with the scratch of Morgan's Girl. Dr. Cashin for Mike Downey. Field of 7 across the track, our first race in the race for the Cure Day here at EPR. Here they come. They're off and pacing in a good start. And in the middle of the racetrack, Dusty Lane Oscar's looking for the lead. In between, $1 Million down. And at the pylons, Amon Abraham trying to get off the lead here, but $1 Million down on the outside. Gets off the gate well today for Mason. He's got the lead. Then racing second, Amon Abraham. In third now, Dusty Lane Oscar. Then it's Nelly's Last Matter. Sitting back in fourth. Back to Gotta Run, Gotta Go. In a fifth, Dr. Cash in sixth. And Amon Aces. Far back early on here. That opening quarter in 31 and 3. Up front and in complete control early. It's $1 Million down. Out by about 4.5. Then Amon Abraham in the pocket racing second. Back third at the inside post as they make the turn. That's Dusty Lane Oscar. Then looking at it from fourth, Nelly's Last Matter. Then fifth, Gotta Run, Gotta Go. Dr. Cash in sixth. And trailing seventh, Amon Aces halfway home. And it's all $1 Million down halfway home. And the half in 102 and 2. 102 and 2 half. $1 Million down out by himself. Then racing second, Amon Abraham. Back in third, Dusty Lane Oscar. Then Dr. Cashin on the outside. On the inside, Nelly's Last Matter is keeping control of fourth position. Dr. Cashin on the outside going up from fifth. Then racing six, Gotta Run, Gotta Go. Amon Aces 133 and 1. And the 2-year-old son of $1 Million, Cam, all by himself this afternoon. And no miscues today so far. And he's put this one in the books early. And it's all $1 Million down. And out by about 15 $1 Million down. And the battle right now for second, Amon Abraham. Dr. Cashin is coming on late again. Gotta Run, Gotta Go coming on, but it's $1 Million down. He's already finished by well more than a tote board length win here. $1 Million down, an easy win. And the time for the mile, 2 minutes, or 2:03. Time for the mile, 2:03 here in race number 1. 2:03. $1 Million down in a maiden record. Back to the winner's circle, the winner of race 1. Number 2, $1 Million down, a 2-year-old gelded son of $1 Million Cam out of the No Nukes mare, Godiva Hanover. All by the Downey Stables of St. John, trained by Steve Mason. Steve in the driver's seat. And first lifetime win for the 2-year-old gelding. And winning today, and in convincing fashion to say the least. Winning easily here, and a maiden record for him, 2:03. $1 Million down takes the first, the mile 2:03. Congratulations. And the starters for the second race behind the gate. Race 2 starters moving in. Here's how we look. Etoile DH has the inside. And Steve Mahar. Tis My Little One, Todd Treitz. Julia Down right next door. And post 3 and Steve Mason. Andy Hanover busting from 4 for John Davidson. Ashby Corner. And Dirk Duncan from 5. My Donna 6 and Mark Haig. Debbie's Eldorado. Mike Downey. And from the outside, Longworth Legacy, Gilberto. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Tis My Little One on the inside going for it, but not for long. Andy Hanover on the outside is digging in. On the outside looking for the lead. My Donna Tries to get in, but nothing there so far as Etoile DH comes up the inside. My Donna backs off now fourth. Then Longworth Legacy, she gets angled in, now racing fifth. And Julia Down got away sixth. Debbie's Eldorado and trailing the field as Ashby Corner Inquiry is up as Andy Hanover takes the lead by that opening quarter 30-4. Andy Hanover and Davidson now out by a pair and moving out. Then racing second, Tis My Little One. Watching it third, Etoile DH. Then racing fourth, here comes My Donna. And grabbing the cover, Longworth Legacy will follow that cover from fifth. Then racing sixth, Julia Down on the inside. Debbie's Eldorado out and moving, and Ashby Corner trails the field halfway home. And clearly, the one to catch here is Andy Hanover. He's still got a 5-length lead, 101-1 past the half, but they're inching up to him. Andy Hanover, Tis My Little One, 3 lengths back now. My Dawn on the outside, about 4 away. Then on the outside, Longworth Legacy comes to fourth. Then racing fifth, Etoile DH. Then getting into it, Debbie's Eldorado. Not far off, Julia Down and trailing the field outside Ashby Corner, but he's got some racing to do. Trying it from the back of the pack, 132-3. And the question is, Andy Hanover, can he hang on here? He is still out by 3. Tis My Little One second. My Donna stalled on the outside. Then inside, Debbie's Eldorado. Then on the outside, driving up Longworth Legacy. He's got a ways to come, though. Deep stretch, Andy Hanover. Andy Hanover's got enough left. Tis My Little One is going to get up for the deuce on the inside. And Debbie's Eldorado third over My Donna for fourth. So another gate to wire winner, and it's Andy Hanover delivering here at about 2-1 odds. Time for the mile. 2:03-3, and it's Andy Hanover. Back to the winner's circle. The winner of race number 2, number 4, Andy Hanover. He's a 10-year-old son of Cam's Card Shark out of the Annihilator mare, Anita's Harris. Owned by Mike Morris of St. John. Mike does the training. And Andy Hanover winning today. And the mile in 2:03-3. Andy Hanover scoring in the back half of the Daily Double. And again, pays $6.80 on the nose to win. And it's Andy Hanover in the second, winning for Johnny D. The mile 2:03-3. UK Bluegrass and John Davidson. Then we have All-American Dazzle, Wayne Watson. From Post 3, 4 Deals, and Mark Haig, Bando Morris, and Todd Treitz. Cosmic Tross, Sam Hodgen. Incredible Thrill, Steve Mahar. JJ's Yankee and Mike Downey, and outside Wilson's Cam and Jill Barrio. 8 across, here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start. All-American Dazzle busting out for it along the inside. Hugh K. Bluegrass as they round the first turn. And that's Cosmic Tross. He's gone to a break and interfering with a couple. JJ's Yankee. Also Wilson's Cam had to take check as they race on up the back stretch. On way to the opening quarter. And we'll check the action back up front. All-American Dazzle. And Watson wants the front with the Colt. And there he goes to the top. UK Bluegrass second, then back in third. That's 4 Deals. Bando Morris fourth. Wilson's Cam is a fifth. Then Incredible Thrill in sixth. And the 2 trailers, Cosmic Tross. And on the outside, JJ's Yankee. That opening quarter, 30-2, and the inquiry sign is up. So the inquiry sign looking into that first turn as they round the turn on way to the half. And up front, the 2-year-old All-American Dazzle on the lead. Then racing second, Hugh K. Bluegrass. Wilson's Cam's been out at every step and is parked driving third. Then 4 Deals, Bando Morris out and moving. The half 101-3. Then Incredible Thrill, Cosmic Tross, and trailing the field, JJ's Yankee. And again, we do remind you the inquiry is up. Hold your tickets. 5/8 of the mile in now. And on up the backside they go. Neck and neck. All American Dazzle, Wilson's Cam. And he's been parked every step of the way and starting to show signs now of tiring on the outside. Then third, UK Bluegrass. 4 Deals is spotted in between horses, but he's going to get possibly blocked by the fading horse by the 3/4, 133 and 2 as they round the turn. All American Dazzle and Watson trying to put them away here in this final 8th, and he's got to jump on the field. All American Dazzle on the far outside. Incredible Thrill is flying late. UK Bluegrass Bando Morris comes up the inside, but it's Wayne's World, and it's All American Dazzle. Wayne Watson, Incredible Thrill, Bando Morris third. Time for the mile, 2:04, and it's All American Dazzle here in the third. Back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 3, the 2-year-old gelding All American Dazzle, back for his 4th win of the campaign. He's a son of Grin from ear to ear, the Camlock mare, Daylon Tranquil. All my Dr. Hugh Baird, he does the training. Wayne Watson in the driver's seat, win 20 on the year for Wayne Watson. And this afternoon, All American Dazzle gives Wayne his 20th win of the campaign, and today in 2:04. All American Dazzle here in the third, 2:04. And they're moving in now. Here's how we score out in here. Uncle Gerald up in box, Steve Mahar, Baby Dill. Next door from post 2, and Rick Armstrong. Bert's Goldie from 3, and John Davidson. Casimir Eiffel from 4, and Jill Barrio. Cocan Rebel from post 5, Jerry Gallant. Pictonian Dream 6, and Sam Hodgen. And the entry score outside, Keystone Ricochet, Todd Trites, and Lobster Tail and Beers got the extreme outside. Wayne Watson, 8 across, here they come. They're off and pacing, and a quick start for Bert's Goldie, busting out for the early lead as they race around the first turn. Baby Dill and in along the cones, going well. And that is Uncle Gerald up in box, 3 wide around the turn. Then Casimir Eiffel looks at it from 4th and deciding what to do here as they make their way up the backside. On way to the opening quarter they go, and up top and cutting it out now, Bert's Goldie has moved out by a pair. Baby Dill is second. Then Uncle Gerald up in box third, Casimir Eiffel, and took a hold, now back in 4th. Cocan Rebel 5th. That opening quarter, 30 seconds, Pictonian Dream from 6, and the entry round out the field, and they're sitting 7th and 8th respectively as Keystone Ricochet is 7th, and trailing 8th Lobster Tail and Beer, and there goes Casimir Eiffel in the first up move. Bert's Goldie cuts it. Casimir Eiffel ducks in the 2-hole. Baby Dill sits back in 3rd, then 4th at the rail. That's Uncle Gerald up in box, quick half. In a minute and 2 fifths around the turn they go. Bert's Goldie, Casimir Eiffel just sitting in the pocket, waiting in second. Outside, driving third, Baby Dill onto the 3/4. Then Cocan Rebel comes nicely to 4th. Racing 5th, Uncle Gerald up in box. Then Pictonian Dream outside Keystone Ricochet. Now gets to 6. Pictonian Dream 7th, and Lobster Tail and Beer trails 3/4, 1:31 and 3. Casimir Eiffel out by about 7. Casimir Eiffel making it more with every stride here. Then second, Bert's Goldie. Battle right now. Third, Cocan Rebel and Baby Dill. Keystone Ricochet has made up quite a bit of ground, and she's going to try it on the outside from 5th, and she's got a shot down the stretch for a piece of it, but it's going to be an easy win here. Casimir Eiffel back-to-back. Ricochet gets up for second, Cocan Rebel third, and the mile 2:02 and 4, Casimir Eiffel. Second straight win, 2:02 and 4. Back to the winner's circle, the 4th race winner, number 5, Casimir Eiffel, a 5-year-old gelded son of Falcon's Future. Out of the Lime Time mare, Casimir Jade. And John and Glenda Dunn, Ronnie Chamberlain trains, Gilles Barrio in the bike. And win 197 for Barrio, 3 away from 200. And he scores with Casimir Eiffel here in the fourth. Mile 2:02 and 4. Congratulations. And the starters behind the gate, race 5, Jig Time Silencer, Steve Mahar, Jacob, and Gilles Barrio. Then from post number 3, Last Dance, and Sam Hodgen. Pitbull Hanover, post 4, John Davidson, Always Jarwa, Wayne Hubbard, Todd Country, Todd Trites, Mal Pacino, the Trotter, and Mike Downey, Sweet Lofty, and Dirk Duncan. 8 across, and here they come. They're off. Jacob busts out for the early lead. Pitbull Hanover on the outside. Then getting away third on the inside, Jig Time Silencer. Around the turn, Jacob on top. Pitbull Hanover presses the issue early. And on the outside, second. Then right there on the inside, third. And keeping him parked is Jig Time Silencer onto the opening quarter. And Pitbull Hanover is going to have to work to get there, but he's taken over. As Barrio let him go to the opening quarter, Jacob second. Back in third, Jig Time Silencer. Sitting fourth, Last Dance, 29 and 4 opener. Then Katahdin Country out on the move on the outside from fifth. Then Always Jarwa in along the cones, Mal Pacino. And trailing the field at the back of the bus, that is Sweet Lofty. 3/8 of the mile in, Pitbull Hanover on top. Jacob sits in the 2-hole second. Back in third, Jig Time Silencer. Here comes Last Dance. Off the cones now from fourth, Always Jarwa fifth. Katahdin Country. Then it's back to Mal Pacino and trailing Sweet Lofty, 59 and 3 past the half. 59 and 3 half for Pitbull Hanover, and he's got Jacob at his back second. Back in third now, Last Dance gets to the pylons. Always Jarwa on the outside going on from fourth. Then racing fifth on the inside, Jig Time Silencer. Back to Mal Pacino, Sweet Lofty, Katahdin Country, past the 3/4, 130 and 4 as they round the turn. 31 and 1 in that quarter. Pitbull Hanover moving out. Jacob trying to stay with him in second. Then third, Last Dance, but Pitbull Hanover has turned into another gear here and moving away. Pitbull Hanover, Jacob on the outside. Always Jarwa's coming on, but Pitbull Hanover's going to win it. Pitbull Hanover and Johnny D. Jacob and Last Dance for third. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 4 fifths. And it's Pitbull Hanover winning here in the fifth race, delivering as the post-time favorite. And back to the winner's circle. Winner of race number 5, number 4, Pitbull Hanover. He's a 5-year-old gelded son of Estrellos of the Ideal Society mare, Plum Peachy, owned by Bob McNeil and John Laverick. Bob does the training. And John Davidson up. 2 wins on the day for John. And Pitbull Hanover returns a winner in the mile, 2 minutes and 4 fifths. 2 minutes, 4 fifths victory for Pitbull Hanover. And that's his 6th win of the campaign. Mike Downey, Life Patrol from post 2. And Gilles Barrio, Rita Seelster, Steve Mahar. Then Red Boots and John Davidson, Smooth Putnam, Dirk Duncan. West Gem Princess and Wayne Watson. Megan L. Down, Steve Mason. And then from the extreme outside, it's Salzbrook Dandy and Gordy Hennessy. Field of 8 here in race 6 of the afternoon. Here they come. They're off and pacing, and a good start, and they're wide going into the first turn here. And up top on the inside, it's Health is Wealth getting away the quickest. He's got the lead. Then racing second on the inside. Getting away, that's Mahar and Rita Seelster. Got away racing second. Salzbrook Dandy on the outside. Forces the issue early on. He's third and going on. Then racing fourth on the inside. Red Boots as they make their way to the opening quarter. Then on the outside, Megan L down from fifth. West Gem Princess sixth. 30-4 opener. Then we're back to the two trailers, and they are Smooth Putnam and trailing the field. Past the opening quarter, that's Life Patrol. And up front and cutting it, Mike Downey. Health is Wealth on the lead. And leading by two. Salzbrook Dandy's been out every step and is Park second. Then racing third on the inside, Rita Seelster as they approach the half. Racing fourth, Red Boots. Then West Gem Princess fifth, the half a minute, 3/5. Megan L down, Smooth Putnam, and trailing the field, Life Patrol. Again, the half in a minute and 3/5 around the turn they go. Health is Wealth on the lead. Then racing second, Rita Seelster, Salzbrook Dandy. Again, he's been parked every step of the way and starting to tire from third. Racing fourth on the outside, West Gem Princess tips out three wide. Then racing fifth on the inside, Red Boots. They were past the three quarters, 132-1, and it's all Health is Wealth. And looking good here, out by about 5 lengths. Then in between them, Salzbrook Dandy is second still. On the far outside, West Gem Princess with 1/8 of a mile to go. And Mike Downey, the clear one to beat. And he's got this one in the bank, it appears. Health is Wealth. Then racing second, Salzbrook Dandy, Megan L down coming on. But it's going to be Health is Wealth. Megan L down for second. Salzbrook Dandy parked every step. And he finishes third. And the time for the mile, 2:03-2. It's Health is Wealth and Mike Downey. And back to the winner's circle. The winner of race 6, number 1, Health is Wealth. 7-year-old son of Frugal Gourmet. Out of the New York motoring mare, Hey Little Pearson. Owned by the Downey Racing Stable, Mike Downey trains and drives the 7-year-old. And he gets his 10th career win. Health is Wealth. And Mike Downey going all the way today. Starter now. And approaching top of the stretch, Island Exceptional. John Davidson, Funday Bay, and Lonnie Stokes. And the stutters for the 8th race behind the gate. Shady Martin, Gordy Hennessy, and Wayne Rossman. And we got Fastest Can Be, Mark Haig, Diamond Hard, and Todd Trice. Members of Love, Ed Harvey, Gilbert Digger, and Lonnie Stokes. Are you ready, Sam Hodgen, Dirk Duncan, Eric the Enemy, and Dirk Duncan. Top of the stretch and the outside 8 goes to Golden Pacers. And Gilberto, 8 starters here, race 8. They're off and across the track, claiming Pacers for the big here they come. Out to take the early lead here for Sam Hodgen. They're off Fastest Can Be out for it, but Port Hill Digger digging in on the outside, and he quickly takes the lead. Port Hill Digger, Fastest Can Be gets away racing in second. Diamond Hard, and he's away nicely, and he's got the 3 spot. Memories of Love fourth. Shady Martin after a slow start got back up into it, and he's sitting fifth up the backstretch. And Barrio figures he's going to get covered up here. Golden Days took back in seventh, and trailing 8th. That's Eric the Enemy as they race past the opening quarter, and Port Hill Digger and Lonnie Stokes sets up shop on the lead of 32nd, even quarter. Fastest Can Be, 2 back, Pit Pony second, another gap of 3 to Diamond Hard in third. Memories of Love comes out to move for Ed Harvey from fourth. Third on the inside, Martin, Tony and trying to close in fifth. He's got that cover to work with from fourth. On the inside, and locked in solid outside, Eric the Enemy. And Golden Days now trails the field halfway in front of the judges' stand. First time around, Port Hill Digger out by about 4 still. Fastest Can Be second, minute 4th, the half in a minute. And the half-mile point, minute 1/5, Port Hill Digger. Then racing second, Fastest Can Be, Memories of Love, Diamond Hard. Tony and Best West on the outside. Eric the Enemy on the outside, closing in. Then Golden Days tips to the inside, and Fittipaldi You can see them all, but they got a catch Port Hill Digger, and that is the task at hand right now for the others. Can they get to Port Hill Digger? He's on top by about 7 3/4. The one to beat, and looking good around the turn. Port Hill Digger, and Johnny V is sneaking up the inside here, fastest and it's going to mount a challenge coming home. Diamond Hard is still there, deep stretch. Port Hill Digger, then Island Exceptional is going to get some racing room. Port Hill Digger, fastest can be, memories of love, and Diamond Hard, but it's going to be Port Hill Digger, and he goes all the way for Stokes. Fastest can be, second, memories of love, third, Shady Martin, and the Diamond Hard. They weren't beating them today. Port Hill Digger, and an impressive trip. 2 minutes and 3/5, the quickest of the day. Port Hill Digger,
the winner of
2
race
minutes,
number
3/5.
Number 4,
it's the fastest of the afternoon.
6-year-old son of J.B. Stenna out of the Runnymede Lobel mare.
As we parade back
Daisy
the winner now, number 5, Port Hill Digger,
a
4-year-old
Summerside
of South
trained by
Humat,
Chris Davies,
the drop-off
Sport
mare,
Hennessy,
Elm Grove,
the driver's
Cheyenne,
seat,
owned by Ross
and the
Galbraith.
mile
Trained by Ronnie
204.
Chamberlain. Ronnie's second training win of the day. And Lonnie Stokes in the driver's seat, Port Hill Digger. And it's his 5th of the season. Winning today, quickest mile of the day so far. 2 minutes, 3/5 belongs to Port Hill Digger. Mike Downey. Mr. Varbo and Lonnie Stokes. Materialism, Mark Haig. I Got a Rocket from Post 4 and Phil Reed. Ty Bryn, Gilberto, Becoming Jarwa, Wayne Hubbard. Vic Victor and Steve Mahar and Legendary 1 and Todd Treitz. Field of 8, they've reached the top of the stretch here in the 9th of 12 races during our Race for the Cure Day here at Exhibition Park Raceway, and here they come. And Becoming Jarwa makes a break. Off and pacing, and a good start inside. Franco Croupier going for the lead around the first turn, then ducking in Mr. Varbo, and some tight quarters there around the turn. Materialism now gets up to second. Mr. Varbo third on the outside. That's Vic Victor coming on to fourth. I Got a Rocket Getaway racing in fifth. Then racing sixth, Ty Bryn. Back to the two trailers, Legendary 1, and after the break, Becoming Jarwa. Can see them all as they race past the opening quarter. Franco Croupier by the opening quarter, 30 seconds even. And getting the park job, Vic Victor. He's got the parking ticket, and he's outside second. Materialism will keep him out. Racing inside third. Then gapped fourth on the inside as they tip off the turn. That is Mr. Varbo. Then it's back fifth to the inside. I Got a Rocket. And racing six now, Legendary 1, then Ty Bryn. And still trailing, Becoming Jarwa halfway home. And Vic Victor took the lead, but a cutthroat half, 59 seconds flat around the turn, Vic Victor. And there goes Materialism out from the 3-hole, and he's quickly driving up. Vic Victor's not going to get a break here. He's got an instant challenger, and that's Materialism on the outside, and he's digging in to take the lead. Vic Victor showing signs now of tiring second. Then Franco Croupier back in third. Mr. Varbo has had a good trip. Legendary 1. I Got a Rocket. Watch for him. He's got a strong finishing kick, and he's only 4 lengths off. Then it's Becoming Jarwa, trailing Ty Bryn 3/4, 131 as they come off the turn for home. And it's Materialism. Materialism. Then on the outside, Mr. Varbo. Materialism and the Hagler looking over his shoulder, and Materialism gets the job done here. And the little fella digs in to hold off Mr. Varbo. And a nice stretch duel, and the time for the mile, 2:01 and 1. Materialism and the Hagler here in the 9th. Winner of race 9, number 3, Materialism. He's a 6-year-old gelded son of Matt Scooter out of the On the Road Again mare, charged to the limit. Alma Gordon White of Quispam, Earl Fram trains. Mark Haig in the driver's seat. Materialism. Make it 6 wins for the son of Matt Scooter. And this afternoon, a gutsy first over effort to win. And the mile in 2:01 and 1. Materialism. Just a second off his season's best of the year. The mile 2:01 and 1. Congratulations, Materialism. And the Stunners 4, our 10th race behind the gate. It's the backup class of the afternoon. Rockland Fine Line, Joe Barrio, Twy, Light Charm, and Steve Mahar. Bert and Bert, Dirk Duncan, Night Stalker, and Mike Downey. Magnetic Banca, Wayne Watson, OB Viking, Todd Trites. Dusty Lane Buster, and Lonnie Stokes. And Rapid Cane, John Davidson. 8 across the gate, race 10. Here they come. They're off and pacing, and a good start. Twilight Charm busting out for it. Rockland Fine Line going with them on the inside as they round the turn. And Bert and Bert right there on the outside driving up. That's Tritesy and OB Viking getting up now to third. Rockland Fine Line now takes over. Twilight Charm second. And OB Viking gets angled in, racing in third. Bert and Bert fourth. Then Rapid King caught outside fifth. Racing 6, Night Stalker, then 7th to the outside, and driving up, that's Dusty Lane Buster, and trailing the field, Magnetic Bank at 29 and 4 opener, and Rockland Fine Line, the little fella, he's tough when he gets the lead, and that's where he is right now. He's in well positioned on top, then sitting in the pocket, Twilight Charm, Bert and Bert third, Rapid Cane, he's been parked every step, and he's not getting in anywhere, and Park driving on from fourth. Then on the inside, Bert and Bert getting shuffled back, and he's caught in. Outside, driving up Dusty Lane Buster, Magnetic Bank out to move, and Night Stalker also gets caught in and shuffled back the half, 1:01, and that's a comfortable half for Rockland Fine Line, and he's surely the one to beat here. Twilight Charm, he's had the toe trip though in second. Rapid Cane on the outside, then OB Viking, he needs some racing room. There goes Dusty Lane Buster on the outside, tipping out 3 wide and driving on Rockland Fine Line. And Dusty Lane Buster on the outside, and he's coming to engage the leader. Rockland Fine Line inside the 3/4. 31 and 4, 30 and 4 in that third quarter. Well rated 30 and 4 third split, and it's Rockland Fine Line. Dusty Lane Buster on the outside coming to him. Then on the inside, Twilight Charm, deep stretch, Rockland Fine Line. Dusty Lane Buster trying to get him, but Rockland Fine Line shows his grit. And what a nice little racehorse, and he hangs on to win. Rockland Fine Line, the mile 2:01 and 4. Rockland Fine Line. And correction on the time, 2:01. Correction on the time, 2:01. And parading now the winner of race 9. Number 1, Rockland Fine Line, a 7-year-old son of Gothic Dream of the Cam Fella mare Cam's Fine Line, owned by the Ultimate Stable, trained and driven by Gilles Barrio. 5 on the year for Rockland Fine Line, and career win number 46 for Rockland Fine Line, and he wins today in 2:01. And the Stutters in behind the gate, race 11. Here's how we score out skill. Factor and Mike Downey. Eyes on You and Todd Trites, Art of the Millennium, and Gilles Barrio. Then Gordy's Last Call and Gord Hennessy. Eli Is Coming, Robert Kraft. Shellmark Adios, John Davidson. Charlie Burke, Dirk Duncan, and membership, and Steve Mahar. 8 across the gate, the race for the cure. Cooler to the winner. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Eyes on You out for the early lead. Gordy's Last Call firing out of there as well as they race around the turn, and Eyes on You has the lead. Gordy's Last Call on the outside going for it, and the big striding free-legged mare now takes the lead. Eyes on You is second, Skill Factor third, then getting away fourth, it's Art of the Millennium. Casimir Freedom, Eli Is Coming back in fifth, then racing in sixth at the cones. Getting away, that is Shellmark Adios. followed up by Membership, and trailing the field Charlie Burke. And that opening quarter, 30 seconds even. Gordy's Last Call on the lead. Eyes on You second. Skill Factor, he got away nice from the inside post, and he has third. Then up on the outside and driving up quickly and rushing on. Here comes Shellmark Adios on the outside, giving chase first up. Then right behind him with cover comes Membership. Back to Art of the Millennium, getting caught in Charlie Burke, and Eli is coming, trails a half, 1:01, 31 second quarter. It's Gordy's Last Call on the lead. Then racing second on the outside, Shellmark Adios, Eyes on You is right there third. Then racing fourth on the outside, driving up Membership, Skill Factor fifth. Then Art of the Millennium is going to try it from sixth. Racing seventh, Eli is coming, and Charlie Burke, but Gordy's Last Call, the one to catch. Eyes on You is second, 1:31.1. Past the 3/4, 30-1 in that quarter. Gordy's Last Call. Eyes on You is racing second. Charlie Burke, Membership on the outside, exploding 3 wide, an eighth to go. Gordy's Last Call, the one to catch. Gordy's Last Call, they're getting in on her though, and getting tight. Gordy's Last Call, and Eyes on You, Art of the Millennium coming on. Gordy's Last Call though goes coast to coast and wins the Race for the Cure, and the time for the mile, 2:01. Gordy's Last Call wins the Race for the Cure. And back to the winner's circle, the winner of our top class of the day. And the Race for the Cure blanket goes to Gordy's Last Call. 4-year-old daughter of Matter of Money out of the Dexter Nukes mare guest appearance. Entered by Earl Fram, he does a training. And Gordy Hennessy aboard. Second win of the day for Gordy. And 7th win of the season for Gordy's Last Call. And it's her 32nd career victory. And the win today, 2:01. Gate to wire trip. Gordy's Last Call wins the Race for the Cure. Our top class win going to Gordy's Last Call. And the mile in 2:01. Congratulations. Also want to send a special hello to Robert Usher in the winner's circle, getting his picture taken with Gordy's Last Call in the gate. Field of 8, we have Roll Along Cash, John Davidson, Tigress Colleen, and Wayne Watson. Order to Go, Mike Downey. Everybody Loves Raymond, Sam Hodgen, Casimir Freedom, and Bob Kraft. Talking About My Boy and Todd Trites. Wild Cherry and Jill Barrio, and outside Educated and Steve Mahar. Field of 8. 12th race. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start for Tigress Colleen, busting out of there. On the inside, Roll Along Cash going with them. Around the turn, Roll Along Cash. Then Tigress Colleen on the outside. But up the inside, Order to Ghost now slides in. And is second. Tigress Colleen on the outside. And he's found himself parked here to the opening quarter. Then Order to Go third. Talking About My Boy, he's also outside, driving up from fourth. And Everybody Loves Raymond fifth. Wild Cherry will get the third over trip. Then Casimir Freedom and Educated trails after an opening quarter, 30 and 1/5. Up top and cutting it, Johnny D and Roll Along Cash. On the outside, Tigress Colleen is parked second. Order to Go right there third. Talking About My Boy fourth. Everybody Loves Raymond. Wild Cherry third over from sixth. Then racing seventh, Casimir Freedom, and trailing halfway home is Educated, and she's made up some ground from an early start. It's a race Past the half in a minute 3/5. Around the paddock turn they go, led by Roll Along Cash. On the outside, Tigress Colleen. She's been parked every step and is still hitting hard second. Right there on the inside third, Order to Go. He just needs some racing room. Talking about my boy on the outside is going to keep him in for now. Then on the outside, Wild Cherry tips out 3 wide, and she is rushing on quick. And she is 3 wide, now third and going on. Roll Along Cash, Wild Cherry on the outside, second 3/4, 1:32 and 1. Roll Along Cash, Wild Cherry on the outside. Then Order to Go, watch for him. Will he get some racing room? That is the $1 million question with an 1/8 to go. Wild Cherry, Order to Go, Roll Along Cash. They're 3 wide down the home stretch. Wild Cherry, though, is going to win it. Wild Cherry, and Barrio will get his triple, and he's 1 away from 200. That's win 199 with Wild Cherry, and the time for the mile, 2:01 and 4. 2:01 and 4, and it's Wild Cherry, and a great effort from the mare. 12, and her 10th win of the season. She's in double digits in the win column for the second straight year, and Wild Cherry winning this afternoon, 2:01 and 4. And she's a daughter of Chill Factor out of the Big Towner mare, Lowella Hanover, owned by Tommy Gunn. Earl Fram gets his 3rd win of the afternoon. And Wild Cherry picks up win 10 of the season, and the mile, 2:01 and 4. And a game effort by Wild Cherry, coming from off the pace to win it all, 2:01 and 4. And that'll leave Barrio 1 shy of 200 going into next Saturday's program.